Here's what's fun, our daily draft. Today's draft, who's happiest after the first day of free agency? Chris, you're up.
Well, Trevor Lawrence is the happiest. How could he not be? I mean, hey, one, his defense got better. We know that. That's great. But damn, I mean, what they did on the offensive side of the ball, that's pretty damn special too. You get Evan Ingram, superstar potential. Zay Jones, really good receiver, right? The Christian Kirk, another guy I'd go has star potential. I mean, again, he can beat you deep for 70-yard bombs. I think you add that, and then you go, whoa, the best guard on the market, and Brandon Scherf. I mean, just wow, how could Trevor Lawrence not be one of the happiest guys in football today?
I got to flip it over, same position, but a guy who's in a better position to actually get to the postseason with his team's moves and his own ability is Justin Herbert, the Chargers quarterback. Everything they've done, even though it doesn't help the offense, it helps the defense, which puts less pressure on the offense and puts Herbert in a better position to compete in the AFC West. He's got to be very happy with the efforts of Brandon Staley to beef up the defense while they can before it's time. See, implicit in the fact that they're spending now before they have to pay Justin Herbert is the realization that they will be paying Justin Herbert. So they're spending now because they know they're going to pay him later.
Yeah, no, I mean, you're right. Spend now. I mean, Brandon Staley was probably going to be the guy I was going to use for that because, he's the defensive guy that everybody questioned the defense last year. He's probably going, damn, now I got the players. Everybody can get off my back a little bit with that crap there. So, yeah, that's one that, definitely the Chargers made some big moves yesterday. I guess I'm going to stay with my young quarterback thing. I'll go with Zach Wilson here. Zach Wilson, how can he not be happy? Got an awesome guard in Laken Tomlinson that understands the scheme and improves your offensive line. We talked about it. You got the tight end, C.J. Uzomah from the Bengals. I mean, that's a big day. I mean, I look at those two big moves there and go, man, the Jets, they got the potential to have a very good offensive line this year. And you couple, Uzomah, I can't say his name today. I don't know why. But you add him with Corey Davis. They re-signed Braxton Berrios, who carved out a little niche in the offense as a slot receiver last year. Elijah Moore, at receiver on the other side. Man, the Jets got something going the right direction there with the personnel.
Yeah, it would be a more fun draft if it was the most unhappy people after day one. But I guess we decided
killer
to
of
go
fun,
positive.
Mike Florio.
Teddy Bridgewater. Teddy Bridgewater's got to be happy because he walks into Miami with a $6.5 million deal, the ability to make another $3.5 million, and kind of a quiet, understated reality that maybe he'll be playing some quarterback this year, and he's going to do it the right way. He's not going to rock the boat. He's not going to try to get to and on after him, but he gets a chance to play at some point. He runs that Shanahan offense, and there's a thought that he's going to run it very well. He goes back home to Miami after all these years of meandering around the NFL. It could be a very good move for Teddy Bridgewater.
Definitely. I mean, and also it checks the box for every segment of a Minnesota flashback moment by you. It's a perfect draft pick. But, yes, I mean, it is a good move by him. There's no question.
Not a good flashback. Yeah. It's not a good flashback, but it's still a flashback.
Yeah, it's still a flashback. You still brought it back
Football
to Minnesota.
PTSD.
You're so-called, I'm equal to all teams, except I just happen to talk about Minnesota in every segment in every show, but I don't really care that much about them. Sure you don't. Sure, there, slugger. All right. Well, even though maybe it would, I guess I'm just going to go three quarterbacks here. I got to go Joe Burrow. I mean, we know the biggest weakness of their football team, offensive line. Biggest reason they didn't win the Super Bowl, offensive line. And they'll get to address that. And day one free agency, get two players there. That was a big move. Now, I mean, we can question certainly how they do business, but, got a damn good guard and got another guy from the New England Patriots who is going to be coached, well-schooled, and can play all three positions in the interior part of the offensive line. I'll give the Bengals some kudos for protecting their main asset in Joe Burrow.
I'm going to do what you do, and I'm going to go general with this one because I could have either gone Nick Caserio, who finally has a real trade market emerging for Deshaun Watson, or Lovie Smith, who has said multiple times, basically, can we get this over with, please, and move on for Deshaun Watson? Right. So I'll just say the Texans because they finally, after all this time and all this concern that maybe they're going to get stuck with Deshaun Watson because he's going to be indicted or whatever the case may be, on paid leave this year potentially, and they'd owe him $35 million fully guaranteed. No. The clouds are parting. The teams are lining up. They do have to hold their breath about how the deposition goes today, but the Texans should be happy because it's clear that there are going to be multiple suitors at the table.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.